So this story is about two wonderful women who live together in a wonderful house in Auckland, New Zealand. It's a big city, nice place to live, kind of expensive nowadays, but they live in a very nice house. They're kind of well off. Very tasteful, of course, being New Zealand house, you know, a mansion, but like a nice one. One of the women is called Freddie. She's a Kiwi. She's got that classic sort of she'll be right kind of attitude about life. And she is married to Petunia, who is English and very sort of proper. And she moved out here because she loves Freddie. Of course she loves Freddie. But she likes the weather much better. She's been promised that in New Zealand you have none of this British summer business. You have a proper summer that's properly warm. But she wakes up one morning, height of summer, middle of February, and she goes out onto the deck, and it's kind of grey and horrible. I mean, it's not properly raining, but it's kind of classic British weather, really. And she says, Freddie, honestly, I was told, you promised me that the summers here were going to be nice. And I can't deal with this. It's been like this for almost a week. And Freddie says, Petunia, we don't know how lucky we are to live in this joint. I mean, we're here in Auckland. It's a lovely city. The people are so nice. And when you drive up the coast, you've got the Bay of Islands. We don't know how lucky we are. And Petunia says, all right, have a good day at work and I'll see you later. And at the end of the day, Freddie comes home and Petunia says, Freddie, no, I can't take it anymore. I've been wet all day. Just the damp seeping into my bones. I had to put shoes and socks on in the middle of summer. I know. I don't like it. I don't think I can live here anymore, Freddie. I just don't think I can do it. And Freddie says, well, actually, I bumped into a mate of mine who lives down the way, and I've got us a jet. I've bought us a private jet, a nice one. And she says, wasn't that very expensive? And Freddie says, that's the beauty of it. See, my mate, he swapped us the jet for the house. So we don't have to live here anymore. We can go and explore the country like we said we would in a private jet. We don't know how lucky we are that he wanted to swap it. We don't know how lucky we are. So off they go in their private jet and they go and have a look around, fly over the country, but it's still kind of grey. And Petunia's trying to look out the windows. She can't really see anything, and eventually they land because it's too windy or whatever. And Petunia says, "This whole private jet thing, Freddie, it's not working out. Because I can't see anything. What's the point? Flying around, we keep having to stop. I don't think I like it." And Freddie says, well, actually, I've traded the jet for something else. I traded it for a car, a nice car. I can't believe we didn't think of it earlier, because how do you get around New Zealand? You drive, you go down through the gullies, you see the mountains. You can look at the horizon with the lakes. We don't know how lucky we are that they wanted to swap the jet for the car. It's going to be lovely. So off they go in the car. And after a while, Petunia says, Freddie, can we pull over? Please. I'd sort of forgotten this. I should have told you. I get very, very car sick. Very car sick. And we've been winding around these mountains for what feels like days. This car thing isn't going to work out. I can't do it. And Freddie says, well, actually, I've swapped the car for a horse. Beautiful horse. Several reasons why it's more better than a car. First of all, it's a companion. It's a nice, friendly horse. It's alive. Secondly, we can go down all the roads, all the little treks in the middle of nowhere, and see the land all close up. All the ferns and the kauri trees. We can be in amongst it. We don't know how lucky we are, Petunia. We don't know how lucky we are. And so the two of them get on the horse's back and they go out into the middle of nowhere for a bit. And Petunia, after a while, says, Freddie, this isn't going to work. Where are we? We're in the middle of nowhere. We haven't got anything. And this horse, Well, it smells a bit, to be honest. And if you, I mean, it's big, and it kind of scares me. If you approach it from the wrong direction, it sort of kicks at you and it kind of bites a little. I don't really like it, Freddie. I don't want to do this anymore. And Freddie says, well, actually, I've just swapped the horse for a sheep. A sheep, it's much better than a horse because it eats much less. And we've got the wool. We've got the wool. We can shear it and make nice jumpers, nice jerseys for ourselves. Oh, we don't know how lucky we are. And so they stay with the sheep for a little bit, wandering around. And after a while, Petunia says, Freddie, Freddie, dearest, darling, light of my life, I hate this sheep. I know it's probably very blasphemous in this country to say such a thing, but I don't like the sheep. Have you tried to shear a sheep? I mean, you have to, it's quite a physical thing. This is the sheep. It's bigger than it looks. You have to hold it and fling it around upside down. It's a nightmare. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't want this sheep anymore. And Freddie says, well, actually, I've swapped the sheep for a grindstone. But you said, a grindstone? Who the hell has a grindstone nowadays? And Freddie says, well, not many people, sure, but it's much better because now we've got a trade. We can get corn, we can grind it into flour, we can make bread, we can sell the rest. We've got a trade, we can have a life together. Nice, simple life together here in the middle of wherever the hell we are. And so, they go on for a bit, carrying this grindstone, having a look at the country, making flour and bread and stuff. And eventually Petunia says, Freddie, this grindstone is so heavy. I can't do this. I know that you say we're lucky, but I can't do this anymore. I can't. We have to do something else because I can't carry this grindstone anymore. I'm so thirsty. It's so heavy. We have to stop. We have to get some water. Look, there's a river. We'll stop by the river. We'll get some water and then we'll decide what to do. I'm at the end of my tether. And they stop by the river, and as Freddie is leaning over to get some water, she knocks the grindstone with her elbow and it falls into the river. And Petunia says, great. Just great. Look what you've done, Freddie. We started off this process. We had a mansion. We had a nice house. It wasn't perfect, but I liked it. But you couldn't stop, could you? I mean, you could have stopped at the car, then at least we'd have had a nice sort of dry indoor place. Even the sheep, I can sort of understand the sheep, but no, you had to keep going until we just had a grindstone, and now we haven't even got that. And Freddie says, Petunia. Petunia? We don't have to carry the grindstone anymore. We're free from our burden and our trouble. It's just you and me out here in the beauty of nature with all the kiwis chirping. To be honest, I don't know what kiwis do. I've never seen one. They're nocturnal. Petunia, you and me under the stars. We don't know how lucky we are.